Hollywood Syndicate have 3 runners this weekend, and it's just worth mentioning that we've been riding a wave of late. 4 winners in the last 10 starts. Obviously yesterday didn't go quite to plan, but I think after the luck that we've had and the form that we've been in, I think it's fair to say that we are due a bad run, I guess.
Well, that's one thing they say in racing is appreciate all the winners, because you're going to have more losers. Yeah, we've had such a great run, and obviously yesterday was a bit disappointing, Candy Galore, but I don't think that's her run. I think she's better than that. There could be something amiss, but yeah, we've got to enjoy the moment. That's 100%. All it is.
And it's nice to know. I mean, obviously there's a couple of babies that are going to step out soon. We call them babies, but they're 3-year-olds now. Always an exciting time of year. So there's going to be more and more stepping out as the year unfolds. But stepping back to our 3 runners this weekend, we'll start off with Strike It Like a Match in the 8th race at Turffontein on Saturday. Obviously, as we know, he's come back. He was chucked out during the COVID crisis in South Africa, and he obviously did need those first couple of runs back. But he's obviously going the right way now. The notable thing for me is that he's drawn a lot better than he was last time out, and I think that's just going to allow him to settle just behind the leading line and set him a nice platform to launch his final assault on the leaders. I think he could probably go into the first 3 or 4, but your value bets on the card came in the form of Camper, as we discussed, and then obviously there's Copper Mountain that looks like a bit of a lurker as well. So not an easy field.
Yeah, he's got no weight on his back. He's got 48 on his back, so they're giving him a lot of weight. But I think he does need that, and obviously these are young and upcoming horses that he's taken, Copper Mountain and Camper. Those are 2 smart upcoming horses. But listen, you're getting 9 kgs from them, gives you a chance, and that's what handicap is all about. So I think he's not out of it. I think he'll find himself in a good position because he's got a lovely draw, and he looks like he's coming back to his form. Yeah,
100%. I think we'll be expecting a decent run from him. Can he win? I don't think so, but I just think that win is just around the corner if he just stays fit and well. So he'll be worth a place bet possibly, but I don't think he'll finish outside the first 4 or 5. As mentioned, we've got 3 runners from the Hollywood Syndicate this weekend. 2 on Sunday at Hollywoodbets Greyville. The first one is in race 3, Shape of You, and Duke of Marmalade filly. We know she's at her shoes as far as her temperament is concerned.
Yeah, she has been a very difficult filly in the starting stalls. Taken a lot of time to get her right, and I think she's going to come to racing needing the run. Obviously, Gareth doesn't want to have her tuned up and go a little bit crazy in the stalls. So I think the first thing with her is he's trying to get her to go on a race day and go through the stalls and go through the race with a good experience. So I don't think she's going to be ready this time, but we're expecting her to run on at the finish.
And one might think on debut from draw 9, it's always going to be tough. But let's hear what Gareth van Zyl has to say about what he thinks she is going to produce on Sunday.
Yeah, well, Shape of You running on Sunday over 1,200 metres at Greyville, and a nice introductory point for her. It's been a wonderful and challenging experience to get her to the race course in the 6 weeks that I've had her. As you can see behind me, she's looking well. I did get her in good shape from another trainer recently, as she was having a few issues with loading in the starting stalls, and yeah, thankfully got the opportunity to work on her from mostly a behavioural and temperament perspective, and we've got a good response from her. We never know until we're at the race course and at the races as to how she will perform, but this has all been about getting her mind right for the day. So it's a distance short of her best. She is going to be looking for further. Having discussed the race with Warren Kennedy, he feels that giving her a chance from just off the speed and letting her run on at them, that she'll probably finish about 6 lengths off them, and then we'll be able to go a further distance, which she'll appreciate, and we'll be able to improve from the starting point. But again, this is a unique situation where it's mostly about building her confidence and trust in what we are asking of her.
Interesting thoughts there from Gareth van Zyl. Obviously, I think the key to this filly Shape of You's performance on Sunday is just that she needs to jump on terms, having seen how she has battled through the stalls. Moving on to our second runner, and that's in the form of Purple Moon's Up in the 6th race. That's the non-black type Beach Beauty Mile over 1,600 metres. And I mean, this was a super impressive winner last time out in just her second start, and one might say that she's got a lot more to come.
Yeah, she won very impressive. Obviously, we don't know how good the company is, but the manner she won was very good. But she has come up against a competitive race. I mean, you can make a point for every single horse in the race. I think if she comes out of here and she can finish in the top 3 or win a race like this, then you really know you've got a decent filly. So that's what racing's about. You got to throw them in the deep end and find out how good they are. And she's in a strong company, and I think we'll find out how good she is now.
Yeah, it's a beautiful test for a filly like this, because we do think that she's obviously got more to come. And it's nice to see that Lyle Hewitson has obviously kept the ride, which obviously aids her cause. So there you have it. I think it's going to be an interesting affair, but she'll make a good account of herself. I think she'll be right thereabouts. But let's see what the stable have to say, because they do have a companion in the race, and Anton Marcus is up. So, and that's on Maria Carolina. So it'll be interesting to hear what they have to say about both horses, and that's Alyson Wright.
Yeah, James, she won a very nice race in the maidens. Obviously, stepping out into a competitive field. Tristan did work her yesterday and feels that she has come on from that race. So, yeah, I'm expecting her to be in the money. We do have another filly in the race who ran in the Grade 1 race, 5 lengths off. So I feel that she is the one to beat.